break, maybe none better than SVB, but I think maybe break shot. SVB, of course, has so many different types of breaks he can take into a match. A little light with the lag there, though, so we won't see him break the balls.
Matter of fact.
Sure. Oh, look at that, playing a hook shot on the 7. Other players, but the more Shane and the more time goes on, you realize it was much more.
The little combo there. He was waiting for the cue ball to stop, and the wait for the end of the first
Special shot or two, and oh, nice kick shot there. Struggles in his second match, did get by. 9-7, I believe, was the final score. Nice, stunned at 2 rails. May not get the reward for as good a shot as. Yeah, that right arm looking pretty fluid, even though only game number said earlier, of course. SVB, oh wow, missed his mark by some piece here.
nice. So after that,
I'll tell you, he's kind of showing you what I always say. I still think he's made like it's more and more these days on the World 9-Ball Tour with the break rules and the tighter pockets, of course, but there may be some more efficient players with an open table, but that's very rare as well. But when they underneath the 5, kind of opening up the cue ball. Yeah, like that. One thing you can learn, you talked about perfection. Scary for his opponent.
indeed.
We saw him break the balls very well after winning the lag in game number 1. Quick backswing there, Phil, and then let up on the downswing. We see it quite often.
And of course, no mercy from SVB.
That stroke there on the 8, very cleanly struck and got a ton of movement on the cue ball. I believe he'll be denied.
Van Boning's banking abilities.
It teaches you a ton how the balls react, and we all kind of have a clue where the cue ball's going. You can take, a spectator, and they might, when you're shooting balls, and kind of get away with a bad stroke. That does not happen on bank shots. Watch out, cue ball. This one's gone.
Racketed Nguyen van Viet. Because of the misuse of side there, he's got. Well, the green 6 did not go in cleanly.
That's the argument. Who's the greatest ever between those two players, SVB in the chair and Efren Reyes?
So influential in the great success of this World 9-Ball Tour.
And the players around it. All right, wins on the board.
We played one year in late November. It was freezing cold in the city where the tournament was held. This is snooker.
He's going to fluke this. Gonna have a look.
Jeremy and I are sweating away like
For
a couple of.
Maybe he'll play real good touch. He's trying to use the 9. Great shot there. Maybe more of what shouldn't be any problem. He's got to really miss the 7 to one side of the pocket or the other not to have the 6.
Yeah, he snatched badly, didn't he, at an 8 ball, but hard to believe he's going to miss this one.
He's overamped it a bit. He's going to have a little bit of a tester on the 9.
Very nicely done. Didn't catch any part of the jaws, straight into the heart of the
thin, but certain things are kind of impossible. I don't know if we'll get another look, but Shane didn't seem to question, but it was. I think it's more about which player you leave out this year, because there's, I think 3 real strong ones in form for those last 2.
Heroic run, but they're the 3. It's, at the moment, you would think 3 for 2.
Yeah, and at the moment, battle here in game number 8 after winning 2 in a row.
Yeah, Thorpe winning at the Battle of the Bull.
That event there had a lot of added money. It was a little unfortunate, the timing of the parry and whatnot. Didn't get quite the. They'll be back on the calendar next year. Probably even more prize money at stake.
Another inventive shot from.
I don't know if he was.
Yeah, all that talk about the Battle of the Bull. This is now.
Yeah, funny little safety here. Yeah, he's going to get it. Not the way he expected. This is over below the 9. He got in too deep.
Oh, but he was well wide of the mark. Surely not a fluke. Surely not. To say it was, but when Van Boening gets this right, he will be quite grateful. Not the cleanest 9 ball, but it goes.
On the 5, he didn't really address it, so it does play. Making mistakes, that's a different story maybe, but definitely Nguyen has got. And I don't know about you, Phil, but don't you?
Yeah, that was a little jumpier. The shoulder went into. And I think we've reached a psychological tipping point.
Kind of seems like he's forgotten about as a great draw stroke. This maybe overhit a bit, huh? The 6, the 2 and 3 and 4 shouldn't be a problem, but then the work really starts.
A scratch on the break. Not just an underdog, it happens in matches between 2 of the very finest. Momentum.
All the shots, but very capable of running out if given the opportunity. Uh-oh. Hit the ball to the pocket a little bit. Got to really move the cue ball as well. Wow, what a shot. I understand it was only a sliver, but to be able to jump and go forward and then all the way back down. Yeah, play position on the 3 where he set the cue ball. That was totally intentional, the double bank onto the pin.
The cue ball past the 7. Everything.
Yeah, and again, what's so amazing about these pool players, the confidence to pull them off. He's shown us a few of those here in this match. You never know. Maybe noticing, the great.
Yeah, I think you're going to be busy showing him anything.
Skills have gotten in his head a little bit.
It's not been entirely.
Nice strength there.
Yeah, this hasn't been top gear stuff from SVP. And there's been nothing ugly.
Yeah, and going to take that pretty well coming off this first match, knowing he's got to play another one later.
It's going to prevail. He'll have to wait a while to discover the identity of his next opposition, because this one, though, is over. Shane van Boening trebling up.